An officer shared this video after watching an old property for several weeks. When he started working night shifts, he began hearing strange noises around the area. On this particular night, things got so weird that he decided to start recording.
I hope you can hear this. It sounds like gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me. I've never seen anything like it in my life. This is the second time I've come over here. And the first time when I got up under them trying to figure out what it was, they started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me. And I still cannot figure out what it is. Look, they're ruining this freaking place. What in God's name is it? It's bigger than me, whatever it is. Because it's breaking limbs off that it would take me 2 minutes to saw. Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. What in Jesus' name is doing this? Oh my God, he just took half the tree down. Something, oh my God, oh my God.
While it's hard to make out, you can see what looks like a strange creature sitting in the branches. Some people think this might be an alien. Could that be true? The next day, another officer took a picture near the same trees where branches had been broken the night before. Whatever it is, it doesn't look like anything we know. The officers still can't explain what they saw that night. What do you think it could be? Security staff at a train station caught the following on camera and shared what happened. Out of nowhere, what looked like a portal appeared in mid-air. People nearby were pretty freaked out by what they saw. But here's the weird part. Just minutes later, the same thing showed up again in the train station's parking lot. This has got lots of people wondering if they witnessed something supernatural. A security investigator captured this unsettling footage while testing a camera in a family's home. The owners had been hearing people moving around their living room at night, though they were alone in the house and usually in bed during these times. While setting up the security camera, the investigator recorded something chilling. In the video, a figure approaches him before backing away and disappearing into the shadows. The owners had a collection of items they believed were haunted, which might explain the strange activity. According to the investigator, the eerie shape resembled a goat's outline. Was it a spirit attempting to communicate, or something darker trying to possess him? The true nature of what was captured that night remains a mystery. This footage comes from Brandy, who works a night security job. Since starting her new gig, she believes something dark has latched onto her there and followed her back home. One night while she was at her house, she started hearing weird noises coming from her son's bedroom. Here's the creepy part. She knew for sure her son wasn't even home. Pay close attention to what happens next.
Okay, my son is gone. He's not home. He's at a party. Yeah, my daughter's home, but my son's not home. My son is the only one that lives upstairs. The only one upstairs. All night since he's been gone, I keep hearing, like, the door close. Like...
Throughout the recording, the audio keeps cutting out mysteriously, and what you'll see gets even stranger.
Sorry. So anyway, my son's not home, but I keep hearing the door shut. But there's nobody up there. There's nobody up there. I'm gonna see if I could try to... And let me take you guys... I'll take you guys up there and show you there's nobody up there. But let's see if we can catch it. Oh my god, as soon as I stopped it, I heard it. I knew you guys heard that. I hope I caught that. Did you hear it? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look, nobody's up here. Oh my god. Look at his door is closed. Oh my god. Nope. I gotta tell my daughter, boo-boo. Oh my god. There's water in my eyes. Oh my god. Why does it sound like... And I recorded it. It sounds like somebody's in your brother's room. And I went up there to show that the door was closed. Tell me why his door opened when I went up there. I swear. I ran down here by myself. I'm recording it. Come up there with me to show them nobody's here. Oh my god. That made my eyes water, you guys. I showed it on camera. My son is not home. I'm not going to stop the recording just so I can show you guys. I know, I ran down here. I ran down here so fast. Okay. Oh my god, that scared me. And it sounds like somebody's walking around up there, and I got it on recording. Yes. Look at his door is moving. Okay, we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna show you guys nobody is in his room. He is not here. Turn your flashlight on. Oh my god. Hurry up and come up here so you can point it to show nobody's in the room. Look. Look. Nobody's in here. Nobody. You guys literally, you seen that in real time with me. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Oh no. I told you guys. And there's been that mimic. And my daughter has heard it when I'm not here. It says my name, or it says her name in my voice when I'm not here. And it says my name in her voice when I'm not here. Or when she's not here. And now that's happening. Look at my dog. No, fuck no. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not coming under this side of the house no more. Oh my god.
After the door opens by itself, they rush downstairs in fear. The weird thing is, Brandy's camera shows her completely shutting that same door just moments before, but the strange stuff doesn't stop there.
And he's hearing something. And now he's going crazy. You hear something, Papa? What is up there?
She can't tell if the dog was just playing around or if something scary was already in there. One thing's for sure, her dog had never behaved like this before. The following night, Brandy was home alone when something started mimicking her son's voice. She heard it while doing her makeup at the mirror.
Getting ready, and I keep hearing my name, and my daughter's not home. But I'm gonna record it and see if you guys can hear it. And I heard something in the attic. I'm not gonna stop recording. I want to freaking cry right now. Oh, I have the filter on. I didn't even freaking know it. I thought I took the filter off. Whatever, I'm not... Please tell me you guys heard that. Guys, my daughter's not even home. I told you there's a mimic here.
Brandy reveals something disturbing. They'd used a Ouija board months earlier. She thinks this might have done more than just let in whatever evil followed her from work. It could have opened the door for even more dark entities to enter her home. Is that what's really going on here? This footage was documented by a night officer from Japan who was guarding an old coal mine in the town of Yubari. In 1985, a gas leak caused a disaster that tragically killed 62 workers there. Today, the town is practically deserted. To preserve some of the town's history, the local government built a museum, keeping the train station with its passenger carriages and special coal transport wagons intact. Stories say these train cars are filled with dark energy from what happened there years ago. This man would end up confirming these stories when he captured something disturbing inside one of the carriages.
で、これ駅ですね。当時のこれが駅でホームだったんですね。あ、開いてる。本当に開いてますね。古い車両となってますが、これ扉閉めますね。
After a lot of unexplained events had been unfolding on the premises, as of late, the department had set up security cameras, which were always checked by their officers for any movement, noise, or anything out of place. This is where things would start to get more chilling. Strange noises began breaking the night's quiet, but the most unsettling were the footsteps that sounded like someone approaching from the end of the carriage. At this point, the guard decided to walk through the carriage with a camera in hand to document. He never noticed that something even more disturbing was caught on camera.
戻って定点カメラだけ一応ね検証という形でやってみようと思います。じゃあ定点カメラの方で検証しますが、まあそういうスポットではないということで何かが映るようなものはないのではないかと思います。なんか音するな。いや、定点をセットしたいと思います。
right to the side while he was walking through the carriage. It looked like someone was sitting there. But when the guard heard a sound and turned around, nobody was there. In fact, during his first walkthrough to check if the carriage was empty, there was no trace of anyone. So, what did he actually record? This video was recorded by a police officer and his colleague while patrolling in front of a school in Narit at around 3 a.m. They captured what appeared to be two children that were not supposed to be there that late at night. What were two kids doing alone in a school at 3 a.m.? Plus, even though they seem like solid figures, if you look closely, these supposed children seem to have no facial features. Instead, there's just complete darkness. The next video was recorded by a night officer in the Philippines. It was late, around 10:30 at night. The guard who was patrolling tells us that everything started when their dog began barking and howling desperately at something outside the premises they were patrolling. Since the dog wouldn't calm down, the team was worried that an intruder might have entered. They checked the security camera footage and were quite baffled.
Hello guys, Aji ko pala. Ipapakita ko lang sa inyo guys kung ano yung nakuha ng CCTV namin noong 2019 pa. Ayan, October 14, 2019. So, ngayon ko lang siya binidyoan or pinakita sa inyo kasi hinanap ko talaga tong video na to, yung record ng CCTV namin noon sa bahay ng parents ko. So, ayan, ipapakita ko sa inyo guys kung ano yung nakuha ng CCTV namin. Tingnan nyo guys sa 10:29:17. Okay? Tingnan nyo dito, may lalabas dito na parang usok, tapos mabilis siyang papunta dito. Okay, wait natin mag 17. Okay, wait lang natin 17 seconds. Ayun. Okay, back natin 17. Tingnan nyo dito. Ayun. Kita nyo? Ulitin natin. 17. Ayun, sobrang bilis niya. Tapos yung pangalawang nagpakita siya is 10:30. Tingnan nyo dito, mag-20 dyan. Tapos sa time na to, parang lumalakad na lang siya. Tingnan nyo, parang usok. Tapos nawala siya dito. Balik natin. Ayan. Di ba? Sa mga hindi pa naniniwala na may mga espiritu talaga na gumagala sa bahay natin, sa labas man o loob ng bahay. So ito na, nakita ko na.
This shape does this several times and disappears right in front of the camera. This must have been the reason the dogs were alerted. When the team went out to check almost immediately, there was nothing and no one was there. To this day, they have no explanation of what had happened here. What began as a routine traffic stop quickly escalated into one of the most unsettling encounters a police officer has ever faced. The incident, captured on body camera footage, sent shockwaves through the entire police department and has since been regarded as one of the most enigmatic videos ever recorded. At first, everything seemed ordinary. The officer requested the driver's license and registration, following standard procedure. But when the officer returned to the patrol car to run the details, something unexplainable occurred.
Your registration is what the? Can I see your driver's license registration, please?
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Here's my license, but this is my mom's car, so
Where are you headed to where you're speeding and missing stop signs?
I was just headed to a friend's house. It's like literally right there. It's
Okay.
a birthday party. So,
Got it.
Not mine, but
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
no, of course not.
All right. Sit tight, Sarah. I'll be right back. Your registration is What the?
Sarah?
What the heck? Sarah? 3201.
Sarah, the driver, vanished without a trace. The dashcam footage reveals no indication of an accomplice assisting in her disappearance. The scene is as eerie as it sounds. Sarah simply ceases to exist. Could this be a glitch in the fabric of reality? From that moment on, Sarah was never seen again. Despite thorough investigation, the police was unable to trace her ID, and her true identity remains shrouded in mystery. Did she slip into another dimension? Or could she have hidden somewhere in the car, evading detection? The questions linger, but the answers remain elusive. Now to another really odd recording, which was captured by a bicycle rider one night, as he was just about to leave a parking garage in the midst of night. After completing his shift, the garage is located in South America. There's no way for ordinary people to enter the garage, since it is restricted to employees only. And the young driver tells us that he heard some creepy noises stemming from the same parking level he was located on. As the young man seems to be fiddling around with his light, it would appear that the shape of a lady can be seen in the distance, casually strolling through the parking garage, which should be impossible. The driver walked around the garage level for a bit, but couldn't find anybody, so he believes that this could actually be a spirit, or something else. This video was captured by an officer who's patrolling an office building at night. He and his colleagues have heard and seen many creepy things in the hallways in the past. And whenever there's something mysterious going on, they start documenting it. Tonight was no exception. The man states that he initially heard someone talking, and the noises were stemming from the elevator area. The man finds no trace of whatever was lurking from behind the elevator wall. But if we take another look at it, it becomes evident that a strange-looking piece of cloth or black shadow seems to be waving towards the man. He is sure that this was something paranormal, and if nobody was pranking him here, maybe he's right. Late into the night, well past midnight, an unsettling incident unfolded on a deserted road, leaving witnesses baffled and deeply unnerved. Out of nowhere, a figure materialized in the center of the road, sending chills down the spines of those who saw it. The eerie event, witnessed under the cover of darkness, has sparked much speculation. Just a few feet from the car, in the midst of the inky blackness, stood what appeared to be a woman. Her disheveled hair framed a haunting silhouette, and she was noticeably barefoot. The officers on the scene were at a loss, unsure if they were dealing with a disoriented individual or something far more inexplicable. What do you think happened here? A pretty unnerving encounter. The following two officers were apparently called to patrol an old school building because the janitor was hearing and seeing pretty scary things there, alone at night. As the night went on, things really started to get strange.
Sí, boludo, hace un resfrío. Pero acá parece que hace más frío, porque dice cuando hace frío que es por algo, digamos. ¿Dónde escuchas, boludo? Acá hay ruido en toda la escuela. Pero sí, boludo, escuchate. ¿Ves escuchar? ¿Escuchás, boludo? ¿No escuchás? Nada, boludo. Por acá era. No, boludo, ¿viste eso? Ah, boludo. Aguantá, boludo, aguantá.
They had no explanation for all these odd occurrences. Could it be that the building was haunted? This recording was shared by an officer who stated that they noticed something strange in the abandoned building across the police station. Their CCTV camera captured what appeared to be people, even though nobody was living there. It is pretty clear that there are two outlines that are not accounted for. How is this possible? As stated before, nobody was living in this building at the time. Was it perhaps two visitors from the afterlife? This is another strange CCTV recording which was captured in front of another police station. They saw a ghostly object hovering around in the midst of night. What could this be? An officer who was working in a local hospital was patrolling the premises at the time when his body cam recorded something concerning at the end of the hospital floor. A dark shadow seems to materialize out of nowhere and then disappear again. Many are certain that this could be a former patient, or perhaps the angel of death. Is this possible? This was captured by an officer who just started patrolling the night shift at a new job. People told him that this old building might be haunted, but he didn't believe his fellow officers. Just ghost stories, he thought. Well, then the following unfolded.
No mames, güey, necesito que alguien venga, güey. Se escuchan cosas, güey, y... No mames, se escucha la puta regadera, güey, del puto baño, güey. Mames. Necesito que alguien venga, güey. Me estoy cagando de miedo, güey. A Chile, güey. Oiga, güey. No mames, güey. No prende la puta luz, güey. No mames, Puchi, güey. No seas ojete, güey. No mames. No mames, güey. ¡Hay alguien, güey! ¡A la verga! ¡No mames! ¡Su puta madre, güey! ¡No mames! ¡No mames!
A creepy pale face is peeking out at him from behind a wall. The man states that he clocked out after his night. How terrifying. The next video is an infamous dashcam recording, which was captured by a man who was on his way home from work. He works till late at night, so the roads are generally never that busy whenever he is in his car. The way home leads through an old tunnel that was built straight through an old mountain. Apparently, the mountain is pretty notorious for its ghost sightings. Many people claim to have seen spirits and lost souls there, but the man never thought anything of these ghost stories until tonight. Something rather creepy happened to him. There was certainly a transparent figure standing in the middle of the road. And the car passes straight through it. The driver swears that he did not see anything at the time, but heard a really odd noise, as if he was hitting something at the time, which was the reason why he went through the footage at home, and then he saw this creepy apparition. The question is, what was this thing doing there that night? Was it maybe just a strange reflection? What's your idea? This is a dashcam recording, uploaded by the driver of the vehicle, Mitch Kuhn. Mitch was driving along the Hume Highway in Bardia, southwest Sydney one Sunday night, when he noticed that a really eerie-looking object seemed to be making its way right on the highway. It looked like a small child to him, and immediately after seeing this, he called the police. Mitch was unable to stop the vehicle at the time, since they were carrying a huge toy hauler. Mitch states that he called the local station after realizing the dashcam would have caught the footage. He called to see where he could send the video to help them, so the police saw what it was and where this incident took place. Shortly after, he was told by the police that the kid had been collected safely and was on its way home. However, Mitch states that he found out later that the police had not found a child and the search was called off early in the morning. No explanation had been given for this behavior, ever. And it leaves us wondering what was going on here that night, what this mysterious thing was, and why the police would cancel the search and misinform Mitch on the phone. What a weird story. Do you have an explanation? The following video was recorded by a truck driver who was delivering a freight. The job took him through several hundred miles of road already, and he stated that he was driving for a good 7 hours at this point. The area that he was passing through at the time is apparently notorious for its many mysterious encounters. Every so often there would be a strange article in the local newspaper about ghostly apparitions that are crossing the road, or hitchhikers that were seen disappearing on the side of the road when people pulled over to give them a ride. But then there are even more creepy reports of the ghost of a lady who can be seen every now and then, standing in the middle of the road, but missing parts of her upper body. Strange, isn't it? Well, this man believes to have come eye to eye with her that night. People do claim to see a pair of legs that could be belonging to a woman, perhaps in a white skirt of some sorts. It is particularly creepy, since the skin is all grey, making many believe that this is indeed the spirit of somebody that might be bound to that place. Could this be? But then there's also a weird orb-like object right on top of that skirt. What exactly it is? The driver had no idea. But in his mind it is clear that it's not stemming from our world. Very eerie indeed. The following is a recording from inside a car, which was captured by two friends who were on the way home from a gathering. The video description reads that the road they were traveling on took them a bit outside of town, and there's basically just a lot of empty fields. At some point, they noticed a weird person on the road and believed it to be a prank at first, but given that this transpired several kilometers away from any civilization, made them question this theory.
एक जन कहा है रुकना रुकना अरे रहने भैया मरना नहीं हम जाते हैं अबे देखना रुकना रुकना रहने बाबा दुए जन है ना मन कोई मतलब नहीं है मन राजा आज किसे आगे.
It is said that the two friends had to put the car in reverse and go a different route, since they felt way too spooked out to drive past those two people. It's unlikely that this was a paranormal event in my opinion, and serves more as a creepy example of strangers that are blocking the road in the middle of nowhere. How would you have reacted? Just driven past? Well, I guess safety first. This video was captured by traffic camera and while not technically a dashcam video, it's so weird that I decided to share it with you today. Franco had shared the video with me and told me that it was recorded in South America. The area this traffic camera is located at is apparently known for its many strange encounters, and there have been a few people that swore that they have seen the chupacabra creature close to the woods surrounding these old roads, and the security guard that stumbled over this recording believes to either have captured the said creature or something even creepier. It's quite shocking, isn't it? You can clearly see a person stepping out of the dark forest area to the left side of the screen, which is quite dangerous since we see a car driving towards it in the back. Then it morphs into some form of animal and disappears back into the forest. Some people believe that this animal looks like a lion or boar of some sorts, and others believe this to be chupacabra, but it is pretty big, isn't it? I find it is quite significant, and a really mysterious recording. Was it maybe even a ghost? Who can say?